All right, guys, welcome back to Grogu Gaga. We are here finally. As usual, we're having some tech issues, but we're here, and we are ready to party and talk about the last few episodes of The Bad Batch, or mainly talk about the last episode, and then talk about whatever Star Wars news we've missed over the past 2 weeks or so. And so, yeah, we're going to just jump right into it. And if you're on the live video right now, let us know you're here and say hey. So this is our second week doing it officially live. And so, yeah, we're going to get into it right now. And I think we'll briefly touch over the episode before last week, which was when they had the return of Gregor. What'd y'all think of that one?
What I think of the episode, what I think of his voice.
All of it.
Hated his voice. The episode was good. I enjoyed it. It was fine. It's good to see Gregor again. Because I think this would be the one right before, the only thing before Rebels, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So it's good to see him again.
When was he was in Clone Wars, right?
He was in one episode. During the D Squad with Labor Gascon.
Yeah.
That one.
And D Squad, they had the whole Delta Squad coming back.
That was in Clone Wars.
Yeah.
And then they had, like, we can talk about it later probably, but
They had like a cameo, right?
Scorch.
Yeah, Scorch. I know everybody.
Oh, yeah.
Disney or Lucasfilm being so secretive, like they won't even tell you if it's actually him, even though like it is. They'll be like, and like on the official website it said, and this armor looks similar to Scorch's and it has the exact same stuff. But
I mean, do they want me to buy the Black Series figure or not? Just go ahead and do it.
I think they're afraid to like step on the toes of canon anymore.
Oh man, that's true. Then you get people like us tearing them apart.
Yeah. That's not Scorch. You ruined his backstory. Yeah. So, I enjoyed that episode decently.
I felt like it was just kind of all right, but I had pretty high expectations.
Well, I think I liked it because the episode before that was just awful.
Mm-hmm.
Like we're not even talking about that episode. I don't think.
Which one was that?
Sid, the one with Sid and
Infestation.
That
one.
Yeah, that one.
Yeah, no, wasn't quite as good as the Mandalorian Infestation episode.
Yeah, that was a filler. I mean, I hesitate to use the word filler, but that was the definition of a filler. I mean, nothing happened. No character development. No advancing of the plot. I don't know why it was inserted into the like last half, like almost near the end of the season. Like if that had been like episode 2 or something, I'd been like,
it was just an excuse to emasculate Gregor. I mean, not Gregor, Wrecker again.
Yeah.
I swear they keep doing that to him.
And then Omega, using her like, say the good and old people. And
I could have been okay with it being earlier in the season.
Yeah,
I don't know.
That's my main thing. Like it just was like stuck there. Like I wonder if it was supposed to be
You have to save this devil man. He looks like Satan.
And everybody thought he was what's his name from Rebels, but it's not.
Oh, the one with the weird accent,
who also has a horn missing.
It's
horn.
the other horn too.
Yeah, exactly.
I was like, nope, guys.
Yeah. Well, then that would have been at least they avoided the character of the day cameo.
True.
Cameo of the day.
That's
for that
true.
One.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So yeah, that was cool. Let's move on.
I actually kind of liked him as a character, to be honest.
I mean, yeah, I guess so.
He's fine.
I wasn't paying attention to that.
He has a shade of complexity.
It was the first time I went to Reddit and just like was like, is anybody else feeling like this? So the past few episodes I have not stayed up for. So here's this episode. Oh yeah, and of course we had to talk about the Ralph McQuarrie inspired stormtroopers and I think they look goofy. I don't like them. They look goofy.
I don't, but
because
they don't really look like they don't look like a transition to me. Like this looks more alien to me than the stormtroopers. You know what I mean?
I think they look like Ralph McQuarrie art.
That's true. They really do. They do.
For better or for worse, but I like his art. But
I do like that those are not like a stylistic choice for stormtroopers. That's like an actual another phase.
Oh
which is good because
no, I like that. I wouldn't like it.
It's not like Rebels where everything is just so stylistic.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
but I thought they were cool. I mean, I like seeing how they're transitioning from clones to stormtroopers, and I mean they definitely look more like stormtroopers now at this point. I would say, from far away they look like First Order troopers. I'm like that would be weird, but it wouldn't fit.
Why are they red?
I
said, why are they red?
Why are they red?
The Sith troopers I was saying.
Oh yeah,
not red like the Sith troopers from the series.
Yeah, because it's cool.
Because it's cool. Red is cool.
Red is cool.
No, that's cool. The Commandos. I love that design.
Yeah. Yeah, those
So
are.
much.
I mean, that's from throwback all the way to the
2004.
the PC game. What was it?
Republic Commando.
Republic Commando. Yeah, I never. Maybe I played it. I don't know if I did or not.
You know, they had a really good EU novel series by Karen Travis. It was Republic Commando and then Imperial Commando, both by her, and they were really good. It's really where a lot of the old Mandalorian culture got established, was in those books.
Cool.
Yeah, because like the Commandos were trained by Mandalorians themselves back in the old EU. Some of Jaster Murgle's old.
Yes.
Yeah. So.
Yeah. So that was an okay episode.
Yeah.
Yeah. So the new episode, I enjoyed this one actually a lot.
Yeah. Me too.
So Return to Kamino.
Finally.
This is them landing. Yeah, I know. Landing in some landing pad, and then Omega said they had a bunch of underwater like tube systems, and I thought that was cool. What'd y'all think overall compared to what did you think overall of this episode?
Overall, it was. I liked it. I mean, it was plot for plot. It was a good. Like it moved. It was well paced. It was a good episode. Like of TV.
Mm-hmm. A good TV.
You know what I mean.
Episode.
It's not necessarily great Star Wars. It's good Star Wars to me, but it's a really good episode of TV.
Yeah.
Like I was engaged from start to finish.
I think the art and animation like makes up for everything I don't like.
All the rain and
Yeah.
oh, it looks so good.
Water, Chip's favorite thing.
It's the one thing I look for. Absolutely. I was playing some Red Dead Redemption earlier. I was like, that looks like some good water.
That's some good water.
That's some good. That's some high quality H2O.
Some high quality H2O.
No, but you're right though, because the one thing I noticed about the animation style and quality in this episode was Omega's hair.
Yeah.
It was so good. And then I saw something from shout out. I think it was Bombastic did it, but he was showing how they were doing a touch screen. It was just a little funny aside in the rain, and they're like, "Wow, Kaminoans really are advanced. They've discovered how to do touch screen that are wet and make it work," which is hilarious. But no, the water it looks better than it's ever looked. Kamino.
Yeah, I mean, compared to the fact that this is like an animated show, and it looks like more realistic than episode 2. It's just funny. Obviously, it's like almost 20 years apart, but it's just interesting. It's amusing to me.
Yep.
And then she also brought up them being cloned in this little room, the enhanced clones, which I don't know how she knows that. It's kind of a little interesting anecdote.
I think she said she was there.
She was there, but why?
Oh, I don't know.
I don't know.
Well, she's older than them, which I think is kind of such a weird thing.
Is that? Yeah, I think that's.
So like Hunter being this like pseudo father figure and like to someone who's older than him. It's just kind of funny.
What if she's like really, really old?
What if she's? What if this is Maz Kanata?
Yeah, yeah. There's a lot of not centenarians, what would that be in Star Wars? If you're like over 1,000, super. I don't know the word, but
millennium.
It's the human equivalent of being a super centenarian, which is over
100.
Is it over 100 or over 120?
Oh, God.
Something like that.
Do those exist?
Yeah.
Oh,
120? Yeah, the oldest recorded person was 124 or something, I think. But anyway.
So shout out to that person.
Yeah. She was
stay in good health.
Was a French lady who was born in the 1800s. And
yeah, doesn't she like drink red wine every day?
Well,
and like
she's
that's
dead
like,
now, but she died in the late 90s. But anyway, I just think it's interesting that she's older and
yeah.
But she could be way older. I mean, we don't know. I just hope that. But maybe I'm doing too much theorizing and getting excited.
Yeah, it seemed like the Kaminoans were like training her to like work with them.
Mm-hmm.
You know, she was like following them around and all. So
yeah, I mean, there's definitely something up.
She looks like every new employee on the first day of work. Just walking around behind the.
Yep.
Yeah,
but
like
no,
an intern.
What is she doing? What are you doing? What do y'all think? What do you think her purpose was?
I still don't know. Like,
because is she force sensitive still? Like she hasn't really shown anything really.
Well, they keep showing her copying everybody doing.
Yeah.
And there's a reason for that. Like it's not just to be cute. I don't think.
Yeah.
It could be, but I don't think so. I don't know what it means. If that's a new force ability or something.
Mission accomplished. Disney. No, I don't. That's so weird. That'd be a cool force ability that I don't think I've ever seen before. You know, it's something unique.
Yeah.
Just being able to pick up abilities from people through the force. That's interesting. That's neat.
Oh, yeah.
Or I think it might have something to do with her DNA like she had in maybe every clone ever. If there's a unique one, maybe she has it in her.
1,000 generations of clones live in you now.
40 years of
This
clones.
is your fight. Yeah. So I don't know. I well, we know season 2 was renewed. I don't know. I guess we haven't talked about that, but renewed for season 2. So hopefully they'll explore more to that. If the show follows the other shows, season 2 will expand a lot. I don't know. I don't think that's a necessary formula. That's kind of an annoying thing where they have to set season 1 as
that, and combined with the egregious cliffhanger at the end of every episode season.
Yeah.
Guaranteed.
Yeah, but man, I don't know.
Mandalorian didn't really do that too much. Specifically with the spoiler or the cliffhanger, like Luke. That's a pretty satisfying conclusion. But then you have other threads, little tiny threads.
Oh, I mean, there's a bunch of. It was like it was both a cliffhanger and a good conclusion for the season.
It made me totally forget about the Darksaber.
Right, the Darksaber. That's a whole thing going to happen, and then Grogu and Luke. We don't know what they're doing, and then
So we'll say this one kind of obviously ended on kind of a cliffhanger, but obviously it's moving. Yeah, it's a 2-parter. So.
Well, we can go more into our thoughts of this series next week, but I think we got the saddest thing for me, which I texted Chip when I watched it, was the destruction of Tipoca City, which is the city where all the cloning is, and where Obi-Wan was in episode 2. Right? I could be wrong. Is that right?
What was it? That's where
Kenobi was.
So.
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah. That's the main. Yeah. That's the capital city. I mean, there's other cloning facilities all over, but yeah.
Wait, it's not Kamino City on Kamino in the Kamino system?
No, you would think. In that's the Star Wars, but
it's the Inuit sector.
It's but that was like 20 years. 20 years ago, almost, is when Attack of the Clones come out, and that all the Kamino scenes are so nostalgic. So seeing it get blown up was really sad.
Yeah, seriously.
It's the saddest character death, top 10 anime deaths.
No kidding. In some of this animation, this was sadder than a lot of the character deaths.
I was serious. I was like, oh man, and that would explain why we don't see
pretty
Kamino
devastating.
In the Mandalorian.
It's also it's just that's an interesting point. I didn't even think about that because Pershing.
Yeah, I mean
that's another episode. But he had Kaminoan cloning,
right?
So
I mean, I still think they're doing that, but
seeing Tipoca City, even if it's not, we didn't see any other cities blown up. I don't think. Do you think they pulled like a Geonosis?
Yeah, probably,
and just killed the whole planet wide. Because there's only 3 Venators.
I really hope not, but
but maybe they were all over the planet. Who knows? But I hope not too. But that was devastating because we've seen it since 2002 pretty regularly, like in Star Wars media. Mm-hmm. Kamino has had a huge presence.
I've always been a huge fan of it. I wanted to see it in live action again.
It's like that and Naboo, or like that'd be like blowing up Naboo. You know what I mean? Can you imagine?
Oh no, I don't want to ever imagine.
Right, exactly.
But it might as well be blown up because we've never seen it again.
Yeah, we did, and that cutaway with Jar Jar where he explains that he was outcast from society because he made the decision.
That's right.
That's it there. But that was in the Aftermath book. So
and we also saw it in the comics, the Vader comics.
Oh yeah.
But I hope we'll see it again. Maybe we'll see it in Obi-Wan. I don't know.
They and Cinder, Operation Cinder. We've seen it in Battlefront too. That's just another aside.
Speaking of Obi-Wan,
yes.
So this is what's posted today. That is what's her name? Indira Pharma. She she basically implied that she's done filming, and maybe that they're all done filming. I think there's probably more to it, but I think they started in April, and it's May, June, July, August. So I think that sounds about right for 6 episodes.
And for past volume shows, they take 4 to 5 months.
Mm-hmm. Boba took a little longer, but that was more. COVID was still. Was still more of a obstacle.
That's just Polynesian hot spring.
we need to just end the episode with that every time.
Come on, Facebook, try something new.
If you haven't seen that, guys, you got to look it up. It's Boba Fett. Sorry,
just look up Polynesian Spa.
Yeah, it'll show up. But his voice is so good that I would listen to him do anything.
It's like cool uncle, man. I'm like, yeah.
I just would love the Clone Wars if he was the voice. I think it'd be really funny if he came back and voiced Boba Fett. It's his voice, even though he's a clone, but everybody else sounds like D. Bradley Baker.
Just like Battlefront 2.
Yeah, exactly.
Boba Fett is voiced by Tamura, but everybody else is D. Bradley Baker. It's like, sector clear.
I mean, it's like, it's weird because like Boba, or sorry, D. Bradley Baker voiced him Boba in Force Unleashed, I think.
Oh,
and he did he sounded more like he tried harder to like imitate Boba in that.
maybe it's like a quantity over quality thing for Clone Wars because there's so many of them. He just has to like do whatever his voice does.
And he does different, like Crosshair is so different. But
What are you talking about?
Yeah, no.
Crosshair.
I do like his voice there.
I do too. Yeah,
I do. It's nothing like any of the other clones.
I like
the
that
Clone
voice
Wars.
over all of his other clone voices. But he's talented. The fact that he's like, he says he'll do the whole scene like just going back and forth. Like he doesn't record one character at a time. He does the scene.
That'd be nearly
switching back.
impossible with the amount of characters he's doing.
I know.
At one time.
But he that's what he does apparently.
Good for
To,
him.
like, be in the
that's why he's
scene.
doing it and we're not doing it.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah, it'd probably be great to be a voice actor during COVID because they can record everything at home. I know.
Ask Nolan North.
Do what?
Ask Nolan North or Troy Baker.
Or
They're the two.
James Arnold Taylor had
yeah.
a recording set up at home. So
Yeah.
and we'll see him again because Matt Lanner implied more Anakin. If y'all remember that, we talked about that. Game of Thrones star doesn't know anything about Star Wars as she prepares for Kenobi. This is going to be a new video where they're ruining Star Wars because they cast an actress who doesn't know about Star Wars.
Do you think she knew about Game of Thrones? I mean, like before she got
Probably
cast in
not.
Game of Thrones?
It's almost like
Nah.
it's almost like you can cast somebody as an actor and they can do their job, which is to act.
Yeah.
No, I do appreciate I really appreciate when they do know it and they like research and get into it.
Yeah, or if they're new to it and they're like, "Oh my gosh, this is great."
Exactly. And she probably did. So, that's another clickbait thing. But of course, some YouTube channels out there are going to.
I think she knows enough about Star Wars. I
She
feel like
knows-
you know enough about
Yeah.
Star Wars and just the media, what you get. Like, you know the story.
Yeah.
You know who Obi-Wan
Despite
is.
playing Princess Leia as a child. When did she play Princess Leia? I guess maybe as a kid. She was just saying she played dressed up as Leia. I don't know.
Despite playing Princess Leia as a child. I think that implies that she was, in some point, actually Princess Leia.
Yeah.
Was she...
But that would imply that she knows Star Wars.
That would definitely imply that.
I don't know. I didn't read the article. I just saw this and just know that that's going to be
Prepare for clickbait.
just check the Geeks and Gamers channel and see that. But again, we've talked about that. It's not necessary, but I do appreciate it when they do research it and they do find out more. It just makes me appreciate it more. But
Right.
she probably has. This is a clickbait thing. But moving on to... Oh, we're talking about games now.
Nice. Good.
So this is our buddy Jordan, who we're not friends with, but he's the one who leaks a lot of. He's a pretty reputable leaker, and he tweeted a long time ago that there was Jedi Fallen Order sequels, plural, and then
You're saying the best-selling Star Wars game of all time
crazy
is getting sequels. They're supporting the franchise.
that makes
really?
that makes too much sense for Disney
Yeah.
or Lucasfilm, whoever's in charge. I don't know how that works, but. So in today's earning call, EA confirmed that it plans to continue to invest in the Star Wars Jedi Fallen Order franchise from Respawn. And so
Nice.
That's awesome because I love the story in Fallen Order.
Yeah,
Which is good. I'm glad they're continuing that.
I enjoyed it a lot too. Again, I didn't play it, but I watched the cinematics. Y'all played it. Y'all both played it, right?
Yeah. It was too. I didn't like the gameplay as much, but people love it because
I loved it.
I know it's like Souls. It's like a Souls based.
Yeah,
and I don't like Dark Souls. It's too hard. It's scary. I don't like it. I need somebody there with me playing it.
I did struggle with it a lot. I haven't really played Dark Souls either, but I just love that kind of combat.
No, it was fun though, and I really enjoyed the story. It definitely seems like it has potential. I expect to see him somewhere in live action very soon.
I'm sure.
I mean, because that's already what
modeled
it is. I mean, that's
They modeled it after him, yeah.
Monaghan.
Yeah.
Monahan.
Dominic Monaghan. Mr. Woods. Hey, y'all seen that video, right? The Elijah Wood, Dominic Monaghan interview?
No,
Nope.
that sounds.
Or he's like pranking him on the Lord of the Rings DVD.
Oh no,
Oh man, I gotta pull that up for y'all.
that's funny.
It's really good, but Monaghan made me think of that.
You mean Beaumont?
Huh?
You mean Beaumont?
Beaumont.
Are you talking about Beaumont?
Yeah.
By the way, that was his name in Rise of Skywalker. In case you didn't know, because they never said it.
Oh, I didn't know.
Yeah, Beaumont.
I knew at one point.
Yeah.
I mean,
I just watched it last night with subtitles.
I didn't know. I just assumed he would have a...
If I didn't watch it with Brooklyn, I wouldn't have known.
Yeah. But that's cool. I'm glad for the gamers, and I'll enjoy the cinematics.
Yeah.
So,
yeah, that's really exciting.
As you do.
Let's go to what's this? Oh, Book of Boba Fett cinematographer confirmed for multiple episodes. So this is the dude that
Mark Strong.
He directed the Boba Fett episode.
Huh.
And
the first one or the action one?
The one where he returned as his
I think it's the same thing.
As his
the one in Beverly Hills.
Yeah, which a lot of people hated, but I didn't bother me. I didn't even notice it.
Man,
I didn't think anything of it. Just
it's good because I like everything about that episode.
Yeah,
I mean, not just because it's Boba Fett, obviously, but
yeah, I liked it.
It was pretty
and Robert Rodriguez
and
directed
brutal.
it.
Yeah.
I mean, I think filming in it like in a real life Earth location is why it bothered some people. But I mean,
where else can we film?
Yeah, where else? We got the volume.
That's the volume.
Earth.
Yeah. The moon. Oh, sorry. The
Jeff
set
Bezos
of the moon landing. I'm sorry.
Yes. Jeff Bezos is responsible for the moon landing hoax. So yeah, I enjoyed that episode, and Robert Rodriguez directed it. He's always known for being low budget, like that's his thing.
Including his watches. He doesn't wear a Rolex.
Spy Kids.
Oh man,
it's funny the wide range. Like he does these very dark, violent adult movies, and then he does Spy Kids.
But at the same time, at Spy Kids, they still have to throw Machete in there.
Yeah,
like literally the same character.
Shiitake mushrooms. You remember that?
Yeah. Oh shit! Oh, I thought you were about Austin Powers again. You'd like me to eat what?
We were talking about Austin before the show. In Like Flint. That's my favorite movie. Yeah, we'll move on. Not much to say about that. We can talk about. Actually, I'm going to pull up this video. This is the video. This is unrelated to really anything other than it's a High Republic thing. I just thought it was really cool. I shared it on our Instagram, and it's just talking about the Jedi Council at the time of the High Republic, and there's just some little cool things to talk about in there. So we'll go ahead and pull that one up.
The Jedi Council membership is always changing. These are the masters we've seen so far that are part of the Council during the High Republic era. Beginning with Grand Master Yoda, he proves that even in his 6th century of life, he's still as spry as ever.
Oh, wow.
Spending most of his time teaching the next generation of Jedi. Joining him on the Council is the wise Anks, Grand Master LaRue, as well as the bearded Tarnab, Pratri Vider. The diverse collection of council members also include human Jedi Masters such as Keaton Murag, Adalai Carao, and Terry Rosason. The snake-like Vespasian, Oppo Rancisis, is one of the older members on the council. Also seated are the Yarkora Jedi Master Adampo, the male Quirmian Yariel Poof, and Jedi Master Rana Kent, who has been replaced by Stellan Gios. Rounding out the High Republic's Jedi Council is Nautolan Jedi Sole Agra, and the Togruta female, Jedi Master Jorah Mali, whose deciding vote allowed the Jedi to join the Republic Defense Coalition to hunt down the Nihil. Following her death, she was replaced on the council by Raiki Saka. With such a diverse group of Jedi on the council, it's no wonder the Jedi were at the height of their power during the High Republic era. If you want to learn more about your favorite Jedi Council member, make sure to check out Star Wars.
Yeah, so I just thought that was really cool.
I'm surprised we don't hear the 3 old guys talking about the good old days more. Man, because they're still there. That's crazy.
Like, yeah, Oppo, Yariel Poof, Yoda. That was it, right?
I guess Yaddle wasn't there yet.
Yaddle was, who knows where Yaddle was, but I thought that was cool because those two were in episode 1, and I guess Oppo was already...
Oppo is all the way through the Clone Wars.
Revenge of the Sith, and he survived, apparently, in canon, the Purge. So.
Oh, jeez. Yeah, Yaro Poof was only there till episode 1.
Right.
Yeah.
He's so iconic, but... I just thought it was cool, and I love the outfits. I thought the white robes were so cool, and I just think it's interesting how they go from those white robes to the darker robes before like the fall of the Jedi. It's a nice little.
It's like poetry.
It rhymes.
It rhymes.
It's deep.
It's deep. No, I know. Wire Tigrid is always the best looking characters. I swear.
And then they kill her off.
Oh. Yeah, I know. I was like, thank you. It's a good thing I have the book sitting on my bookshelf still.
I don't know what that's from exactly, but I think that's just. I'm sure it's in the comic somewhere. But and they have 3 or 4 grandmasters. Cam, didn't you say there's that last one?
Yeah, that replacement guy it said was also a grandmaster.
Cooks in the kitchen.
Yeah, that's the downfall.
Yeah,
that's why there's only one in the prequels. I don't know if they ever even officially call him that in canon.
Yes, they do. It's the Grandmaster and Battlemaster. Mace is the Battlemaster.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah, so I just thought that was a cool video, and I like to see who's still alive in the High Republic.
That's interesting. I really thought it was just going to be Yoda, but
yeah,
that makes sense.
Yeah, I mean, in Star Wars, so many character or species live to be like really old.
I wonder if we'll see Yaddle as like a Padawan, maybe.
that
would be interesting,
baby
right?
Yaddle.
Because we'd see like what Grogu was going to do. That's kind of interesting. I bet they might tie that in.
That would be. Who knows? I mean, I feel like they're going to tie things in together. I'm just ready for them to get to that point.
Yeah.
At least like I don't want everything to happen at once. But I just want to. Hopefully the finale of Bad Batch will give us a clue. But I've been saying that. So here's the Star Wars Hotel, which I posted.
Oh yeah.
Jeez. Kind of. I let my thoughts known on Facebook, but it's a little steep. So $6,000 for 4 guests for 2 nights. So that's $750 a night if you can do the 4 guests with adults and a child. If you do 2 guests, it's $1,200 a night. And it just looks like a little prison cell to me.
I'm confused. Like, are you trying to fit 13 adults and 1 child in 1 room? What's going on?
Yeah. They had the little bunk bed things. I meant to get a picture of that, but I didn't.
Oh, that would be horrible.
Yeah, it's like
I can't imagine.
Hey, we're having a great time. Now it does include other things like, it access to only Hollywood studios for 2 days.
Oh,
you don't even get the full option to go to the other theme parks.
Wow. I want to go to Epcot.
Yeah, you can get breakfast, lunch, and dinner.
Eat all the different cuisines
and a restaurant, and then of course access to Galaxy's Edge. I think that's it. I'd rather just pay $150 and go to Galaxy's Edge.
Well, okay, what kind of foods do you think they're serving at the restaurant? What do you think the name?
Blue milk.
Blue milk for sure.
Green titty milk.
Oh, there's like 2 options for drinks. You get sequels and original.
It's probably a lot of the stuff that they have at Galaxy's Edge, which I still haven't been. I want to go.
That one that the other Mandalorian and Mandalorian, the female.
Oh yeah,
the wrestler. Yeah. She slurped up that worm. Think we'll have those. That'd be delicious.
And then the little
ramen,
the little cookie that baby or Grogu ate. Do you remember that? In
the cookie
in the school classroom.
Oh yeah, I want some Frog Lady eggs.
Ugh. Yeah, they got it all.
They got it all.
It's well worth $6,000. So.
I saw a leaked itinerary too.
Oh, I meant to look at that, but
yeah.
I didn't get a chance.
Cool stuff. The only thing that I think is new, you get your box standard, the Rise of the Resistance type stuff. But then throughout, like while you're at the hotel, apparently they do random story moments that build through your weekend. Like they'll pop in like, hello, I know you're into the Resistance. We need you to find the codes to the Imperial. And then throughout the weekend, they develop that story, which is neat.
See, yeah, that's
Immersive.
why I would want to do it. It's like Westworld.
Yeah. Like knock on your door at 3 a.m.
Yes, please.
Which I wouldn't be asleep.
Sound the alarms.
I'd be sleeping on that little hard rock bed thing.
No, that you just get there and they're like, all right, go to your bunks. Have fun.
You get the full experience.
You either get the Resistance or the First Order.
Yeah,
exactly. You go to the First Order, it's like, report. It's Loki.
Yeah, exactly.
Report to your rooms.
Man. Yeah, needless to say,
I'm glorious purpose.
Glorious purpose. That was a great show.
Oh, man, yeah.
I really liked it. Some people didn't.
I'm telling you, we should do a Marvel show.
Some people don't like things that you like, and some people like things that you don't like.
Amazing.
Which I still don't understand how
like
that
real
works.
life.
It's crazy. So that's that. We saw that.
But cool. Once I win the lottery.
Well, let's talk about that.
Oh, that looks wrong.
So we I posted that as well.
He looks like he did when he watched The Last Jedi in that reaction.
Yeah. So me and Chip had already pretty much agreed that it was Mark Hamill on the set based on his hands, and his motions too. I mean,
pronounced Han.
His Hans. Hans and Franz. So I thought that was really cool. So the August 25th is the making of. I'm more excited for that than the Bad Batch season finale.
Mm-hmm.
Just being honest. but we know why.
I can't tell if that's sad or not, but no, I think these are just so well put together.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, and also like seeing how they did the de-aging, if they even go into that. I don't know if they will or not.
They're like, what de-aging? We didn't do that.
Look how good it looks.
It didn't look. Hey, it's Sebastian Stan, everybody.
Yeah.
So they ease it over. It's like Sebastian Stan coming in season 2. We'll be back.
Oh man, I'm still crossing my fingers. That's how it ends. At least with Luke will return in Book of Boba Fett. But
what do you think their meeting's gonna be like? Oh dang,
I don't know.
Last time they met, he was pushing him into a
like that meme. It was like the meme of the cars driving past each other, and it was like, I don't remember what it said.
Boba Fett and Slave One.
Oh, Boba Fett, Slave One coming in, and Luke taking Grogu home, and like staring at each other. Yeah, I don't know if he will, but I did read somebody. I don't know how reputable people are, but I mean, a well-known YouTube channel said they'd heard that he's in the show.
Less than you'd expect. Less reputable.
I know. Hey, if he's in it though, I mean, I don't see them just making Grogu disappear for like a year at a time. So
that's literally their marketing campaign right now. So
yeah,
it still is.
So I think.
I mean,
I don't know how it would fit into the plot.
Sister got this the other day at Disney.
Oh, so, nice. He's wearing a Mandalorian shirt.
So it's their marketing campaign.
It really is. So I think he'll show up.
Yeah, I think we'll be like checking on him every episode.
Yeah, we'll get the. I don't think he'll be in every episode. I think he'll like pop up.
They're gonna space
maybe
Skype
halfway through or something.
Space Zoom.
It's gonna be the where's Grogu campaign. Like we had the where's Luke when Force Awakens came out, and then where's Ezra.
Yeah,
we still have that.
Where is Ezra?
Because we don't know.
In Agrabah.
Yeah. Oh, and that'll lead me into this. Bam. So we're a little behind because it's been 2 or 3 weeks since we did this, but Aladdin is officially, well, not official, but this is the second confirmation that he is going to be Aladdin, and then Mads Mikkelsen, who voiced Thrawn, is going to be Thrawn.
So we're still going to get him offered a little talking from his Grand Admiral Thrawn.
I love his voice. That's going to be hard to hear.
Ezra Bridger, what would you like for breakfast?
Ezra Bridger.
How do you like your eggs?
I love his voice though, so I don't know how.
Yeah,
I don't know if he looks like Thrawn.
I think he does.
I guess he kind of does. But
in that picture, I can see.
Yeah,
it.
In that picture, but I've seen other pictures where
he's
like
not the right color.
I've seen fan
Wow.
I've seen fan edits where it looks really awkward, but then again, Ahsoka fan edits looked awkward, and she looks pretty good in real life. So, in real life. And the reason I'm sharing this is because Rosario Dawson retweeted this.
Oh, that's good.
So that kind of
leads
some credibility.
What's a BIPOC? I'm just kidding.
It's a new Star Wars.
The new Star Wars. It's like a gun.
Yeah.
I need my BIPOC.
So I went a little out of order, but I'm gonna go back to this. But so I don't know if y'all heard that or not. They hired the guy who made a better Mandalorian deep fake, and they hired him, and he's been like MIA on his channel. Like he used to post all the time, and then he like updated recently with one video saying he was working for Lucasfilm, and that is actually a shot from the original scene.
No, I know.
The deep fake is a lot better.
Yeah, no, I can tell.
Yeah. It's funny. I wish they would just, after the making of, they would update the episode.
Oh man, they really have the dead eye, the dead eye CGI syndrome going on. Yeah.
And I think the reason it looks so funky again is because I think that's just straight. I don't think it's a defect. That's just straight up CGI. I think.
Yeah.
Because Mark Hamill again, which we theorized before, the reason it looks so weird is because they didn't use like somebody with a similar facial structure as young Mark Hamill. They used Mark Hamill.
Yeah.
He looks exactly like the character model from Battlefront 2. Like that's exactly what he looks like. Like they could have just posted that in.
Yeah. So I think that's what it was, but was it worth the trade-off? I guess so. I think it was cool that Mark Hamill was actually on set in the robe
with R2
and Grogu. I think that's cool. If they can update it, then I'll say it was well worth it. Yeah. But I was very Southern. I think it goes to show you, put put your mind to something.
Shows to go.
The shows to go. You. That
you're doing more of the Texas when the Savannah look like molasses.
Molasses just spilling out of your mouth. Office quote. Yeah. So I'm curious to see what happens in 2 weeks. They should enter. I mean, they took out Gene's guy, and Star Wars is known for changes. So like, why not make a better update for Disney Plus or whatever?
Yeah,
I'd rather than put Gene Simmons in the background. Take out Gene's guy, put in Gene.
It is really cool for Lucasfilm to like hire this guy just because they saw he could do it better.
Yeah, that's right.
Jamoke.
Fine, I'll do it myself.
Yeah.
So I think that obviously implies that he's working on something with some de-aging, whether that is Luke in a new show or if that's Leia or anybody, or if it's Harrison Ford in Indy 5. A lot of people think that. But he's obviously doing something like that. I think that's all we had to talk about. That's all I have to say about that. The last thing I wanted to leave is with my favorite lovable idiot, Ochi of Bestune.
Oh, what's he up to?
And he's had a new thing in the Vader comic.
Why does he literally have Sting on the end of that? That's literally Frodo's sword.
Yeah. It's a crossover.
It's a crossover event of the ages. Well, they did just release the Amazon picture for Amazon Lord of the Rings.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
So that's what this is.
I love Ochi.
This is a teaser. Yeah, I do too. He's like an idiot, but he's a cool idiot.
Why did they just not keep that mask on? Why did
in Rise of Skywalker?
He looks so dumb in Rise of Skywalker. I just watched it last night, so I have like.
I think it was creepy in Rise of Skywalker.
He was creepy, but like in an uncanny valley way to me. But I like that helmet, man. I like it. He looks like Ant-Man.
Yeah. I think it's a really cool costume.
Cooler.
Yeah.
And I think it's cool that he's like Vader's lackey now, just like being like what's in the Christmas Story.
I don't know. I've never seen that movie all the way through.
Oh, you've just seen it in bits
because
and
it's always 24
hours.
Yeah. So I've seen it. Of course, you shot your own kid.
Oh, I've seen it.
But man, yeah. So he's just following Vader around now.
Right now, yeah. But Sly Moore is being Sly, and I don't remember exactly what happened. I meant to pull up the whole thing
More Sly than you.
But yeah, it's part of the whole War of the Bounty Hunters crossover Marvel event with Kira.
I love that he's wearing his Imperial rank and insignia. That's good.
Oh yeah,
has to.
Number 3.
Do you think he has his own assassin?
Who knows?
I don't think.
Probably not. He's not.
It could be the new. What was Mara Jade? She was Hand of the Emperor.
Mm-hmm.
Could be new kind of something. They're updating that. That'd be cool.
I want him to get his own show and just being like
messing
everything up.
He is. It's like every single thing he does is like Three Stooges. Like literally.
But he looks cool.
I'm surprised Vader doesn't just turn around with his hand and like smack him off like a cliff. Like
I bet it will happen.
Ping
at some point.
with a whole ping. Like,
yeah. This guy survives past Darth Vader.
That's nuts. This bumbling idiot.
As far as I know, I think that's Ochi. I don't know. We don't know the timeline, I guess. I assume it was after Return of the Jedi, but I like him. I think it's cool. I like the continuity and stuff, but
and we'll know if orcs come by.
Yeah, we'll know
It'll be blue.
Oh, and they also mentioned, I didn't read the article about a potential Marvel crossover, which to me, I think it was probably clickbait. I didn't actually read it.
Yeah, no, I thought you were just joking.
No, it was like a clickbait thing, but like said, well, there's been talks about it, but I'm sure if they were to do it, it'd be like a non-canon, just fun, like holiday special type thing, which would be like fine, whatever.
Do it Lego.
If they ever,
yeah.
To be fair, the E.T. is in the Phantom Menace. I don't know if y'all know.
Yes,
he's in the Senate. Right. Well, his species. But
right.
So anyway, I don't think I think we've touched over everything that's remotely interesting this week. Yeah, I thought episode was cool. Leading into next week we'll do a full analysis of the episode and the season and our thoughts on the season and the future, and hopefully we'll have a week or two worth of new news to talk about, because that's what's getting us through these episodes.
Yeah.
which, it is what it is. I love the first half of the season. And
cliffhanger, real quick. Predictions, just for what you think. I think Boba Fett's gonna be the last shot. Because I keep saying it.
That makes sense. Or he's gonna show up.
Right.
I think he's got to, because that's gonna be like, oh, Book of Boba Fett coming in December.
Right.
Don't forget.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay.
He's got to be in it.
Cool.
Vader maybe. I kind of don't think Vader will be in it. Like
not this season, and we're still technically on Kamino, so
right.
We'll see how that goes. I'm interested to see how they get out.
Seriously.
I would love for it to be something completely off the wall, though. But
it's Mascanata. She shows up.
It's Ariel Poof. He's dead though at this time, I guess.
Well, he choked himself in his own neck.
Oppo Rancisis. He will come back.
He could.
Oh. He is alive because he did survive the purge. So,
I think Crosshair's gonna die.
You do?
Yep, I think that.
Okay.
I think so.
It's something. Somebody's gonna die. I just don't know who it's gonna be. And
a chance.
They made me feel for Crosshair for the first time in a while, and I'm like,
oh yeah, I did want to talk about that. So I guess we should actually, like the way he was talking about how he wasn't loyal. The Bad Batch weren't loyal.
They weren't loyal to him either.
He was,
which is. It was kind of like,
funny. It's kind of true though, because do you see what they did for Hunter?
Yeah, exactly.
And like, oh my gosh, no wonder Crosshair feels so bad.
Yeah. I did appreciate that. I thought that was kind of cool.
Like, I'm not saying he's right. I'm just saying I understand.
Right,
100%.
And then him betraying his squad was kind of, I don't know, it was cool. I didn't expect that. I thought that was a nice touch. Yeah, and it'll make it a little bit harder if he does die or decides to stay evil, or if he even does have the chip, he could be lying about the chip.
I think last scene's his pick and mint's gonna go. He's gonna break and then he dies.
Yeah,
his little toothpick.
Him and they're gonna have him and Cad Bane are gonna have a toothpick lightsaber battle.
Literally, they're gonna toss the toothpicks at each other, and that's who wins the duel. Crosshair gets knocked out.
Just like stabs him
right
in the neck. Bing. That's how he dies.
Watch her get for going against the toothpick master.
And so that's our prediction for the end of the episode. So. End of the season. So with that, I'm going to say thank y'all so much for watching, and we'll see you next week. May the Force be with you.
Force be with you, little ladies.